Hey guys, what's up? My name is Hana Canhasi. I'm a singer and a songwriter. I have music out on Spotify and Apple Music. I have drama and dessert. And then today I'm going to show you guys a little bit behind the scenes inside look on the creation process that I go through for new music. So if you're interested, keep on watching. I know it's the cliche answer, but I really have loved like being in talent shows, making covers. I used to make YouTube covers all the time. I just used to play guitar, go to guitar lessons. It's always something that was there, something that I did want to pursue, but as a career, that didn't come like naturally to me because I was also always kind of told like, go to school, get an actual job, and I don't know. I think once I started to see people in my community actually go after their dreams of like music, I knew it was obtainable because I think it was the lack of inspiration that I saw in my own like hometown. And then once I saw that, that's what kind of just pushed me to like, I can do that too. And like, I can finally like try this and see where it goes. Do you think for that piece, you know, the like backgrounds that we did for the first memories, like the are those also going to be on there? Like,
oh, I forgot about that. These ones right here. Or is it back here?
Yeah.
Right here, this one?
Yeah,
I can put those in there. Gotcha.
My first song took about like 2.5 months, I would say. And then the second song, Drama, that I came out with, like, took me one session to record and then like a month to put out with cover art and everything. I think the reason something takes so long is because, as for me personally, I'm like a perfectionist with what I put out, just because I always feel like I always come back to it. I'm like, it could be better. It could have more harmonies. It could have a better melody. So I think that's the hardest part. And I think also for me personally, my favorite part is the like harmonies and melodies and layers. Background like vocals are my favorite thing to do. So I always find myself going back to a song, maybe taking like multiple sessions just to perfect the background vocals, just because I feel like those make a song just like pop, and that's something that I really like to pay attention to because you don't think about it a lot when you're listening to the music, but after repeatedly listening to a song, you kind of start to notice that those are what make the song good. Do you want me to sing while you're adjusting it, or is it better to not sing?
Oh yeah, you can.
I don't know if it like helps you adjust it, that's why. I do. Broken. Time is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. And I try to silence it. Sometimes it's from past experiences, but there's a lot of times, like recently, I was just on a drive and I don't know, this is gonna sound really weird, but there was like a car type in front of me, and I made a whole like song around the car type, and it kind of like actually like a chorus, like a hook. So I'll find inspiration from just like an object or one word or one like saying that I really like and kind of work around that. That's if I'm feeling like less inspired, but if I have like past experiences, I really like to rely heavily on those because I want my music, I want people when they listen to me to kind of take the emotions like in my voice. I want you to like understand the pain that I was going through or whatever emotion it was when I wrote the song. And sometimes that helps me write music is to write to really sad beats, like slow and sad beats. And then I will come up with lyrics to those beats, and then I will later utilize different beats and different harmonies to kind of make the song a little bit more lively.
Once.
Just say it once? Okay.
Yeah.
Time is ticking, tick. And I try to silence it, cause it don't make sense calling out for help even though I don't want it. Trying to prove a point just to end up lonely. Finding anger in everything I do. The reason it took so long for me to come out with music is just because I was kind of afraid of a lack of support. My family was always very supportive in anything I wanted to do, but I was afraid, like, as an engineering student, being surrounded by constant, just like, not a lot of space for creativity, it just led me down this path of like, oh, music was never obtainable. Like, I could never do that. That's kind of like a childish thing to think about pursuing that. I was never in the like arts, I guess, was when I got to college. So it was hard to kind of know how to start. Also, that was a major thing. How do you record a song? How do you, like, who do you contact? I think that was the scariest part. That would sound cool. Do you think that's a good? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's where it's supposed to be at. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then, so that's what you were trying to do?
I was trying to hit that note so I could like then harmonize. I was trying to find the note, but
oh, okay.
Yeah, let's do
so
it.
Now you're gonna do some more on top of it.
Yeah, let's I guess just start it from the not the beginning, but the beginning of the second hook. Until recently, I didn't realize how much like clouded judgment I had about everything in my life. Until like kind of those clouds are cleared and you realize what is important and what actually was pushing you to do like so many things in life. So now my answer to that question is my mom. Just because I realize everything I say or everything I do is a reflection of her, and I've noticed that recently because she's not here anymore, so it's kind of like easy to pick up traits that she kind of filled, and since now they're gone, it's kind of, I see them in myself and I realize how big of an impact she did have on me, and she never prevented me from saying something or doing what I felt was right to express myself. Whether that is with music, whether that is just like telling someone off, or I don't know, just of how I wanted to dress, or I don't know, she's always pushed me, and I never realized how much she has impacted me. So yeah, I would definitely say my mom is the inspiration behind a lot of things. So, is there any way you could just put the music through the headphones so I could then I'll like hear what I'm trying to, just because it might make it easier for the harmonizing. Harmonizing is so hard for me. My mom was always the first person I would show like new projects that we were working on. Like I remember times when she'd be cleaning and I'd be like, "Do you want to hear something?" And even if it was just like something small that we had worked on, she would like grab her headphones and like turn it up max and just like clean and listen to the song, and I could see her head like you know, I don't know. It was just, I always thought that was cool because it was, I find it very hard to share my music when it's not done. I think it's just very hard to do that just because it's not at the level that I expect it to be at, so it's hard to share your craft with someone. But being able to share that with my mom was really cool. I remember she was just like off to the side, like recording and just like smiling and laughing. But yeah, I have such a supportive family though and friends, so I'm always thankful for them as well. But yeah, my mom was always like my #1 fan, her and my dad. So it's okay to not know the answers to everything. I know, like, I was worried about like, how do I do this? How do I do that? And I was scared to reach out. I think the biggest thing is just reach out. Like if you see someone in your community making music, reach out, DM them. Like social media is such a great thing for that reason, for connection. And another thing is I've seen with all sorts of crafts is people give up really easily. And I see that because there's times where I'm like, this doesn't sound good, I'm not inspired, there's nothing I want to write about, what's the point? I think that's the hardest thing, is to stop giving up in comparisons with other artists. I also find that really hard, but there's a reason like you want to do something. There's a reason you want to pursue a certain goal, so I think you should go after it, because if there wasn't, like, there's no reason that spark would just come out of you for no reason. So yeah, as cliche again as it sounds, is don't give up, just keep going once you start it. The hardest thing is just starting the first one. So yeah.
I've been drinking more than I usually do. Got me caught up reminiscing over you. Not trying to play the victim, I deserve